Hello again, how are you? We have question 50. The question says, study the opposite circuit and then I1 is given by. I have to derive the formula for I1. Okay? This type of question needs a lot of practice. Okay, maybe somebody will ask me, Mr. How am I going to know the way or the method to solve this type of questions? Actually, this type of questions, as I told you, it needs a lot of practice. You need to try more than one way. Now I'm going to solve it directly, but it's very important that you don't just sit and look. Okay, try anything. Try to link or connect any formulas together. Okay, let's study the circuit. We notice that R1 and R2 connected in parallel, right? And direct with the battery. It means the voltage of the battery is going to be V here and V here, right? And I have the current leaving the battery, and then it will split in two parts, I1 and I2. So I can say that sorry, I equals, according to Kirchhoff's first law, I equals I1 plus I2, right? So I1 that goes into the R1, I can write it, I'll write it here. I1 is actually equal to V by R1, right? And I2 equals to V by R2. Okay? So I substitute these two here, V2, R2, sorry. I substitute these two formulas in this one. So I can say I equal V by R1 plus V by R2, okay, which equals to here 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, okay, and outside I have V, because V is common between the two fractions, I put it outside. Okay, now I add these two fractions, okay, is going to be let me go up a little bit here, okay, I equals R1 plus R2, okay, by R1, R2. I hope you know how to add two fractions, okay, and here multiplied by V. Okay, now V from here, I can get V from this equation. Okay, I can say that I write here V equals to I1 R1. Maybe somebody will ask, Mr. Why did you use this one? Why didn't you use the one here? Why not? Because basically they are asking me about I1, so I need to insert I1 in the process, okay? Now I substitute this in here, okay? Let me change the color, go with green, okay? So I equals R1 plus R2, okay, between brackets, down, R1, R2. Of course, down they are multiplied, right? And instead of V, I write I1, R1. Okay? Now, notice I can cut R1 with R1. Okay? And then I can rearrange the formula and use I1 as a subject. I put I1, sorry, I1, not I2, I1 equals, now I divide this one divided by all this, okay, it's going to be, I'll put this, the main fraction is going to be I divided, let's go up, it's going to be R1, R2 here plus R2 by R2. Notice here I just have R2, okay. After fixing, it's going to be, let me again change the color, is going to be I1, write it down here, equals to I R2 by R1 plus R2. Okay, so this is the final formula that I got. Okay, we go back to the options. I notice it is C. Okay, I hope it's clear. Again, this type of question, don't just sit and look and just think, just use or start with any two formulas, try to link between them and to substitute something with something else, etc. Again, it needs practice. Okay, I hope it's understood. If you have any question, please leave it under the video. See you.